Hi.
Hi.
Let me start my presentation with showing you a short video clip.
Watch it. Please. Please.
This is a scene of the movie The Terminal, which is starred by Tom Hanks. Has anybody watched this movie before?
Yes.
Yeah, of course, it's a very famous movie. Today, what I'm going to talk about today is the airport pickup. What do you think what do you think the guy would feel at that time when he is left all alone at the huge airport? He must be very panicked or embarrassed, and also can be what was I going to say? And he was very embarrassed. So if I were him, I was very panicked, so I wanted to escape from the airport right away. What if there was somebody to pick him up at the airport? Then I'm sure he was able to escape right away from the airport. So he didn't have to suffer from any difficulties. So Neil says there are several things to make you panic or have difficulties at the airport. If there isn't somebody to pick you up. But he also classified them into two categories. So the first one is unfamiliar transportation system, and the second one is too many people at the airport. So I will talk about unfamiliar transportation system first. This is a map of in London. It's a bus route, and I think London is the best cities in the world which have the best transportation system. But what do you think of this bus route map? If you are in London for the first time, then can you find the bus that you have to take?
Oh, it's confusing.
It's very confusing. And also, your taxi system. Every country has different systems of taxi. And a few days ago, as Damie said, there is a automatic door in Japanese taxi, and it is also Hong Kong. There is a Hong Kong, the same system. I was very embarrassed when I took a taxi in Hong Kong. And there's another thing that makes you confused. Very complicated signs or maps. Do you think you can find a right way to go? Maybe not. And the second thing that makes you confused at the airport is pickup conveyor, baggage pickups. There are so many people are waited to pick their baggage, and sometimes they seem like they don't know the word of patience. They are always fighting and have physical struggles with among them. And this picture is the lines in the custom desk. Always it's crowded by people. And there is another short clip.
What is the purpose of your visit, business or pleasure?
What is the purpose of your visit, business or pleasure?
Just visiting, shopping. That's it. It's a pleasure.
Business.
How long will you be staying in the United States?
Could I see your return ticket, please? What's the purpose of your visit?
Business or pleasure?
One month.
Pleasure.
Enjoy your stay. Next.
It is also the scene of movie The Terminal. I think custom desk is the most crowded place in the airport. So we can see people who are very tired and angry because of other angry people. Because they are very, very tired after long hour trip. So Neil described this situation as a sea of steaming faces. So now you know two things that make you confused when you go to the airport for the first time without any pickup person. And these things also make you make airport pickup more important and special. And now I will talk about my airport pickup. I have this minivan. This picture is taken when I was in also youth picking fruits. So I look like caveman. Anyway, this is my car, and my car is like cake car we launched a few days ago, and it has spacious space. So I used to sleep in my van. So with my van, I pick up the student from Korea at the Victoria International Airport. It is my current job to pick up students. And the reason why the airport pickup is very important to me is the airport is the place that I met my lovely girlfriend. She was one of my customers. So I picked her up the airport. So which means I was the first man who she saw in Canada for the first time. So the airport is the place that farewell and greet exist at the same time, and also there is a romance. There might be a romance waiting for you. So I think the airport pickup is very awesome. Thank you.